Well, hi there folks. This is the trail cam that I bought just a couple of weeks ago from Bangggood. It was one of the cheapest that I could find online. Just over £20, £21 or something like that. Full review of which is just linked there. Does a fine job. And I particularly like the fact that it will run off a 5-volt power pack. A lot of these cameras need 8 AA batteries. This only needs 4. But it will run from any 5-volt DC source. The only thing I was a bit disappointed with was my mouse close-ups, but that said, these cameras are designed to work from infinity to within a few feet away, so you can't really expect any much better than that. Anyway, so I decided to make a mod with one of these magnetic stick-on lenses that is designed to go on a smartphone. You saw the before and afters there. I mean, results were actually pretty acceptable without, as you could see in the squirrel clip, in good light, nice colour, and pretty sharp. But like I said, not so happy with the close-ups. Anyway, so the mod, pretty simple. These little lenses, which came out long before the days of phones with 4 cameras in, was designed to go magnetically onto the phone, like so, and give you a wider field of view from the normal lens in the phone camera. They are still around, but not as common as they used to be, although there are others like screw-on types that might do the same job. I figured if I could fit it on here, it might improve the close-up focus, plus give me a better view. So it was a pretty simple mod. I didn't actually want to take the ring off the phone, because I still use this occasionally. It's not a bad quality lens, and in fact this old phone only has 1 camera anyway. So I found one of those little metal key rings, and I figured I'd glue that onto the front of the camera. But the first thing I did, before even contemplating going anywhere near the lens with a 5-minute epoxy, was to mask the lens with a small piece of cardboard, because a tiny bit of resin on the lens would mean the end of the camera. Did a few tests. The closer I could get it, the better. So in fact, I even pared it away a bit there, so that I'd get a really close fit. The closer the fit, the better the focus, I found. And for those times that I'm using it outside without the magnetic lens attached, because I pared away that little shelf there, I've actually put a small bit of plastic there from one of those takeaway plastic trays. So any rain that goes on, that's going to run off down the sides, because it is actually a waterproof camera. One thing I have found when you're using it close up at night with the magnetic lens on, is that the first couple of seconds of the video tends to get burnt out, because when you consider the infrared is powerful enough to actually illuminate my garden 20 or 30 feet, when it's so close, the camera takes a second or two to adjust to the fact it's got such a bright infrared source. I guess you could probably mask, say, half the infrared LEDs to see if that cuts it down a bit. It's not a major problem, and I've not tried to remedy it, because basically the first couple of seconds don't matter that much anyway. Getting back to my lens mod, I think it gives really good results for close-ups, and I'm very pleased with it. And as far as these auxiliary lenses go, it's a bit of a luck of the draw whether you get a fairly decent one, but whatever the case, it's probably going to give you better close-up than the infinite focus lens that's already fitted to the trail cam. Keep an eye on my channel, all kinds of stuff on there, from wildlife to paragliding, paramotoring, radio control flying. That's why it's called Bob Flyman. Sailing, I can't even think what's on it. But thanks for watching, hope you found this useful. Here's a few more clips that I've taken since I've put this mod on. Stay safe, here are the clips.